Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's time for another Saturday video, and today I'm going to be taking a look at my thoughts on the 2020 film Nomadland, so let's get into it. So yes, Nomadland is directed and adapted for the screen by now rightly coveted Chloe Zhao and based off the book by Jessica Berda. The film follows the journey of Fern, played brilliantly as always by Frances McDormand, as due to her struggling financial situation she is forced to live out of her van, which is like at this point the only possession she has left, and she's sold pretty much everything off. She has a little garage, but she's basically taken everything that she did own, put it into a garage or sold it off, and she's not got anything left really. But anyway, the film takes us through the lives of the people she meets, and something that I was interested to find out is that actually the one actors in this film for the first half, they're actual real people telling their real stories of how they ended up kind of being homeless really. And it's really hard to watch, and it's really important because it tells a story of the kind of the grimness of America's financial situation. I think on screen we often see the great things or the happy times, but you never see the lowness and how people are struggling in America because it's such a white country and people don't want to see the depressing side of it, but it's a reality, and I think this film is important for that reason. But anyway, yes, Frances McDormand amazingly plays this lead character Fern, who I believe is one of the maybe 3 actors playing characters in this film. There aren't many, but it's really good, and it's basically about how the film doesn't really have much plot because it basically just follows her and her adventures of like scraping by on little jobs and the people she finds and making a connection with them, and then they have to go on and live their life and do the things they want to do, so everyone is constantly travelling to different places. But it's a film about also not letting go, because they always find each other again later on, and that's something that really resonates in the movie. It's like, it's a tough lifestyle, but it's a lifestyle that allows you to really embrace nature and embrace other people's company in the short time that we're with them, and knowing that when you say goodbye it's not necessarily the end. But anyway, I'm waffling. I'll try and get back on script. I'm actually going to do a cut there because I've forgotten what I was supposed to say, but I'll be back in a sec. The film shows how tough humanity can be, but also kind of how strong people can be, that they just keep pushing through, that some people are so strong-willed that no matter what happens they just keep going, and a situation where a lot of people would give up, and you hear stories of people that wanted to give up but they just keep going because that's all they know how to do, and they do it well. And there has been some criticism of the film because some people say it's chosen homelessness. However, I would actually argue that that's not the case, and actually that the film, although there are shots in the film where she gets offered the chance to stay at various family members' houses, if all you have left is your van, then you're not going to want to give that up. Your freedom is, that freedom of having that van and being able to travel is all you have. Then you're going to make the most of it. You don't want to be tripping over family members' feet and feeling like you're getting in the way of their lives. You don't want that. And even when she's at family parties, there's little bits of disagreements already when she's only there for a few hours. So think about what that would be like if you were there for days or weeks or even years potentially. You don't really want to live that life. You've got your van, you've got your freedom. Hold on to that, and that's what she does. And although some people question it and say, well, actually there's some people that don't have the opportunity to go and live at a friend or a family member's house, I would say that not everybody needs or wants to take that opportunity. And in that moment, homelessness would affect different people differently. Like I said, it shows the strong-willedness of humans. Some people, they have that freedom, and clearly this character Fern wants to embrace that life because that's what she's been given, and she's going to make the most of it. And so I don't think that is really a fair criticism, to be honest. I think the film is slightly too long, but that's really my only criticism. I think there are some repetitive bits, 5 or 10 minutes here and there. But other than that, I think it's really a really important film with some beautiful shots and some amazing cinematography. Apologies, I didn't write down the cinematographer's name, but go find out on IMDb, go look at his other works, because he's done some amazing films, a lot of dramas with some just beautiful shots in it that I really recommend you check out. And the film overall is amazing. It's rightly picked up a number of awards, and what's the word I'm looking for? I'm I highly anticipate more works from Chloe Zhao. I know she's going to be part of the Avengers: The Eternals that's already shot and is now in post-production. I'm not a huge Marvel fan, but I'll be interested to see her take on it. I know that she said that it's been a big risk for Marvel, so I'll be quite interested to see what she makes of that franchise. Thank you for watching, guys. I'm going to give Nomadland a 9 out of 10. I think it's a really heartfelt film, a tough watch at times, but a beautiful one, a beautiful piece of art that I really recommend you go and check out. It's a film that you can't switch off. You have to go in with an open mind and really think about what you're seeing, think about the shots, think about what they're supposed to mean, and think about the stories and these real life things that are happening to people on the day-to-day in real life in the world that we live in. And really think about that and take that in, and also and while you're doing that, you can appreciate the beauty of some of the shots. And again, I'm sorry I'm starting to waffle, but yeah, Nomadland, I'm going to give it a 9. It's not a little bit too long in places, but other than that, amazing film. Highly recommend you check it out. It's a must watch, and I will see you again in next Saturday's video. Thank you for watching. See you soon.